got an issue, man. We rocking a Bill today because he disrespected way too much from, in my opinion. He disrespected way too much. Cut the malarkey. Cut the baloney. NBA media. I'm sick of y'all disrespecting my guy. It's been All-Star. I let y'all get away with it. All-NBA, I'm not doing it, bro. What more you want the guy to do? See, this is my problem with this voting stuff. Players who are on, lower quality teams, has nothing to do with them, ain't their fault. It's like they automatically get penalized and disqualified for getting any kind of award. Now, people say, record this and record that. Record only matters when it's trying to fit someone's narrative for a certain player. It's the only time it matters, bruh. Literally. Bro, the dude averaged 30 points a game. Second in the NBA. And this is why it's like these media people want to push these players to join super teams. Like Bradley Beal's wife said. It's like, it's ratings. It's stuff to talk about. And it's like, you disrespect these players on smaller market teams. And it kind of almost forces them to join better and bigger teams. In bigger markets. You give them no choice almost. Because you give them no recognition for their game. I don't care what the Wizards record is. Everybody knew the Wizards was going to be bad. Everybody knew that. They knew the Wizards were not going to be a good team. But what does that got to do with Bradley Beal's numbers? People always say the stats don't lie, the numbers don't lie. Well, the numbers do not lie in this case. They're right there in front of your face, but they're not being acknowledged. Why is that? You want to talk about defense. Anybody who's on a bad defensive team, individually their numbers and their defensive rating is going to look worse. Put Klay Thompson on this current Wizards team instead of Bradley Beal. Klay Thompson's numbers and defensive ratings are going to be worse. You want to bring up team? Let's talk about team when you bring up defense then. Individual defense. Let's talk about team then. Or does team only matter when it's involving record? We keep talking about team for a player award. What does a team have to do with a player award? It's a player award, not a team award. A team award is the NBA Finals. You want to talk about effect on a team? Bradley Beal got the Wizards in the bubble. They got him in the bubble. And with the way the Nets roster looking, if Bradley Beal would have played, they probably would have been in the playoffs. If we being real. So you want to talk about effect on the team. He's had a positive effect on the team. So cut that malarkey. Back-to-back 50-point games. Last player to do it, Kobe in 07. Stop disrespecting my guy. What more do you want him to do as a player? He can't control who's around him. That's the general manager's job. Like I said, everybody knew this was a developmental year for the team. So does Bradley Beal just not get a shot? Is he automatically eliminated? Let the man know. You got him out here playing his tail off, and he getting no recognition for it. Why do players get penalized for things that are not in their control? Bradley Beal got the Wizards in the bubble. But that doesn't matter. We don't talk about that. We talk about quote-unquote wins, because quote-unquote wins matter when they really don't. Because I promise you, when the All-NBA list comes out, and if Trae Young got more votes than Bradley Beal, I'ma rage. Because stop telling me winning matters, defense matters. I already learned that when the All-Star lineups came out. And your boy Trae was a starter. Not to disrespect Young. He's a very good player. Very good player. But facts is facts. I mean, unless you're a hypocrite, which I would hope not. But we got to stop picking and choosing, man. We got to start picking and choosing certain things that matter for one player but don't matter for another player. Like, is Dame Lillard all NBA? How many more wins do the Trailblazers have than the Wizards? What? Were they going to be a playoff team if the NBA didn't get restarted? Or the Grizzlies or the Pelicans going to be the playoff? Were they going to be the AFC? Or does that not matter because hype and market determines a lot of these awards and factor in to a lot of biases that goes into these awards? Let's be real. Who has more hype? Trae Young or Bradley Beal? Who has more hype? Damian Lillard or Bradley Beal? Who's more talked about? So, who do you think will get the votes? No matter the numbers. Their numbers can be similar. Records can be worse and or similar. But when you factor in popularity, it's politics. People say keep politics out of sports, but it's a lot of politicking that be going on in sports. I don't like it. I hate it. And Bradley Beal keeps being on the receiving end of the disrespect. And I'm on to y'all, NBA media. Y'all have been pressing Bradley Beal to get out of Washington for the last couple years. Y'all trying to force him out. I'm on to y'all. Y'all not slick. Heat fans, get out my man comment section, bro. Let him tweet. He feel disrespected. Zach Lowe lied to his face. That don't mean he come to Miami. Get out his comment section, bro. Media, y'all gonna stop disrespecting Bradley Beal. Y'all gonna stop trying to get him to leave so he can get more recognition from y'all. Recognize the dude for what he's doing on the team he's doing. Respect him. Simple as that. What more he gotta do? Huh? What more does the guy have to do? Seriously, legitimate question. He got him an opportunity to be in the playoffs. What more do you want? You got guys out here who said the Wizards roster was going to be possibly one of the worst in the league in history. Who knows? The guy deserves his respect, bro, and it needs to be given to him, but it's not. It's constantly not given to him, and I'm not with it. It's trash. It's trash voting system. It's trash biases. It's trash politicking that goes on. And it's horrible. It's trash. It's garbage. And it needs to stop. It's a player award. Start penalizing players on a player award and cherry picking team stuff that affects them getting a player's award. I mean, as simple as that. Cut the malarkey. Cut the baloney. Cut the fake news, bruh. Give guys who earned an award, a spot on All-NBA, give him that spot. Simple. What's surrounding that player doesn't matter. Even with that being said, like I've stated already, they playing right now on TV. Only other team in the East that ain't top 8. Why is that? Who's a big factor for that? Who scored majority of points on that team? But we not going to talk about that, huh? Because we want them to go to LA. Or we want them to go to Miami so we can have more stuff to talk about on our podcast. Cut the garbage, bruh. I'm out.